Finding the big one is like looking for a needle in a haystack. But I've come here during the annual eel migration, when thousands of breeding adults are heading downriver. Like all freshwater eels, these ancient fish begin and end their lives at sea, and this is where I'm hoping to intercept them. At Lake Ellesmere, in New Zealand's South Island, the eels run into a dead end. To reach the ocean, they have to leave the lake and crawl over a narrow spit of land. In the fading light, eel fishermen Graham and George are also waiting for the approaching swarm. They've cut a shallow trench at the end of the lake, just a few hundred yards from the sea. As the eels search for a way through, they'll run into this blind alley. It's a time-honoured strategy used by the Maori, and it seems to work. Before long, a writhing mass of eels is piling up under our feet. There's no danger here. The only thing on the minds of these eels is reaching salt water. Most of our catch is destined for the smoke rack or the cooking pot. But a different fate awaits any large eels.
Slippery customers. Very sizable one here. That one's actually too big to get one hand around. How'd you grab one of those?
Probably be too big to grab.
Right. So that's a big old long fin, isn't it?
That certainly is.
That's a good 4 foot long, that, isn't it?
20 pound. They've got about 6 million eggs.
Right.
Yeah, in each one.
What we're going to do with this one is put it in the sack, and this one's actually going to go into the sea to complete its journey.
The fishermen tell me there were once countless thousands of eels pouring out of the rivers, some of them over 6 feet long. Nothing of this size has turned up in recent years, yet the more I get to know these fish, the more they impress me. Loaded with several million eggs, each of these females is about to embark on an epic 6-month voyage into the Pacific.
I reckon she can smell the sea, just yards to go.
The eels must now journey more than 3,000 miles to reach their spawning ground. Its precise location and how they managed to find it are still unanswered questions.
From here on, it's a creature of mystery.